Welcome to my new set. I've moved homes and I've done up my YouTube set, so I do hope you like it. Also, today is the day England are in the Euro final for the first time ever, so I thought it would be rude not to wear my 1966 World Cup football shirt. Let's pray that England can bring it home. First of all, before we go ahead with this video, I would just like to apologise for the cables that are over here. I've got some cable management clips on order that haven't quite come yet, but that will be sorted very soon. So the set will be looking immaculate. But today we are going to be looking at a very important topic, and that is the response when reacting to failing of an exam. Fortunately for me, I never failed a CIMA exam. However, had I failed a CIMA exam, then I would have ran through my 5-stage protocol, which I am going to present to you today. Welcome back to my channel. My name is CRAIGO. You are here for the 4K and you're going to stick around for the accounting. Today we are going to be running through my 5-step protocol, which I believe you should be doing if you do fail an exam, and will get you to the required level to enable you to resit that exam. So if in the past you have failed exams, or you have failed an exam now and you're not quite sure what to do next, then you must stick around and watch this video. But before I do go ahead with this video, please can I do ask, if you don't already, subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell button down below to ensure that you are notified. I also have an Astranti link, so if you are new to Astranti, then please do use my link to sign up. For full visibility, I will get some commission on every sign up that I earn. But any commission that I earn through this sign up will help me to reinvest back into this channel to create better value content for yourself. So I strongly advise you do consider signing up with that link. But we are now going to go through my 5-stage protocol, and in at number 1 is to check your exam mark within your first exam sitting. And why is this important? Well, it's important for you to identify how far away you were from the pass mark. If you were 1 mark from the pass mark, then you may have the potential in 2 days' time to rebook your exam and pass that exam. However, please note I do strongly advise against that, and I would say at least give yourself a minimum of 1 to 2 weeks before you attempt to sit your second exam. If, however, for example, in an objective test, you got 80 out of 150 and you required 100 to pass that exam, then unfortunately you are a considerable amount of time off the required pass mark, and therefore I would be making sure that I gave myself a significant amount of time for me to make up and bridge the gap of those 20 extra marks, which I believe could be anywhere between 3 to 4 weeks of revision. In at number 2 is to look at your CIMA feedback. On completion of your exams, CIMA will give you, across the different competencies within that exam, a grade based on your performance. This will be a proficient or a not proficient guideline that will enable you to hone down your revision, identify the areas that you need to continue to develop, and then hopefully the next time you sit that exam, you'll have a far greater understanding of the total syllabus and you'll go and smash that exam. And then my top tip number 3 is to have an overview of the full syllabus and identify the areas that you believe that you are struggling with. The way I would do this is I would either pick up the textbook or the lecture notes and go through each and every chapter, highlighting areas that you're good at and highlighting the areas that you struggle with. Because what you have got to remember, very much like a football team, is that you are only as good as your weakest area. Just like a football team is only as good as their weakest player. You can score 100% on the exam topics that you are good at. If you scored 10, 20% on the other 30 marks in that paper, then you will struggle to pass that exam. And remember, there is a minimum guideline across all competencies assessed within CIMA exams. So if you score 100 marks and pass the exam, however, one of the competencies that are examined are below the 33% of marks that you need to pass the exam, then you will fail the exam, even though in total you've got the marks that you need to pass that exam. And then what I would be doing is honing in on my skills on the areas of the syllabus that I have cherry picked and marked as my weak areas. And then what this will mean is that the difference between your strong areas and your weaker areas are balanced out, meaning that you are going into the exam with a consistent understanding of the complete syllabus. My fourth top tip is to seek help from your tutor. If you are doing an online course or you are enrolled on some tuition, then utilize your tutor. Send them an email, pick up the phone and speak to them. Tell them about the areas you're struggling on and how they believe they can help you. The tutors have a fantastic understanding of the full and complete syllabus, and many of them have been teaching the CIMA syllabus for years. So they're a great resource for you when you are studying your CIMA exams. Get them to answer some questions for you. Get them to give you some feedback on your exam questions if you are resitting a case study. Remember, you've paid for that resource. Utilize it. And then my fifth top tip is just to practice questions. This is simple. This is obvious, much like most of these points are. However, practice makes perfect. The more questions you answer, the more areas of the syllabus you're going to see, and the more prepared you will be when going to your exam. And you may get lucky, and I remember in my time studying with Kaplan, and I saw some exact same questions that I saw within my exam. But it goes to show that if you spread your wings and answer as many questions as possible, then you'll give yourself the best chance of passing your exam. And that is my 5 top tips for helping to pass your exam after failing your first sit-in. Just to summarize, I would recommend you do not rush your resit. Evaluate your score and evaluate how much time you think you will need to put the additional revision on, which will enable you to pass your exam. Utilize all the resources you have available to you. Make sure you learn the full syllabus. Get help from a tutor if you need to. Practice, practice, practice. And if you can do that, I'm 100% sure you'll be able to walk into that exam and smash your exam. But that is all from me today. I hope you enjoyed that video. Hopefully this video ages well and we can win the Euros today. But if not, then damn it. But that is all from me today. I look forward to the next one. And I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye.